Liftoff!
Pink Sock Podcast, your go-to destination for a wild and unpredictable ride through the realms of music, comedy, cannabis culture, and beyond. With your host, the fearless, the irreverent, Mike Usenick, presenting eclectic, entertaining, enlightening, surprising content. Join in the fun, push boundaries, challenge conventions, explore the spectrum of human experience. We won't shy away from any topic. Entertainment, exploration, connection. Join us.
That song, man. We need something a little more metal or something. We need something a little.
Oh no,
Right?
love it.
Like do 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 do.
Do 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 do. Phenomena. Do 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 do.
Right?
What the fuck was
No,
that?
don't do that. You're gonna get copyrighted.
I might get copyrighted. I don't even care at this point. I don't get monetized anyway. So here's a funny news thing. Not really funny. It's tragic as fuck. But there's this news thing I watched today that happened in 1996. It was the Ohio balloon disaster. Are you guys familiar with this shit?
Is it that kid?
No. In 1996 in Ohio, they decided to break the Guinness Book of World Records for the most balloons let up into the air. Well, the plan is for the balloons to be let up in the air and then they just kind of like deflate and fall back down. Well, what actually happened was this. Hold on one second. What up, Katie? But what happened?
Katie.
Let me refresh this video and I'll show you what happened. Hopefully,
So is this the real fucked up sequel to Up?
Yeah, it actually really is. Here it is. Let me go share my screen. If anybody messages me, oh, there goes Pink. See you, Pink. If anybody messages me during this, people see the messages, so don't send me nudes. Or do, I don't care. There's Pink. What the hell happened?
Is she
I was
coming
looking
back?
at the chat because I wanted to see who all commented, and then my fat fingers hit something, and I backed out.
All right, watch this shit.
Okay.
Oh damn!
There was no doubt about it. The launch was spectacular. It was a tremendous moment of triumph for the city of Cleveland. But unfortunately, this moment of triumph did not last long. The expectation was that the helium-filled balloons would float around for a while before eventually deflating and returning to Earth one by one. But that wasn't what happened.
And the wind has just shifted just enough that the balloons are now trailing the band. There's a beautiful balloons are coming back this way. Coming back.
The cold air and oncoming rain immediately pushed the still inflated balloons, tens of thousands of them, back down towards the ground in droves. The result was mass chaos.
Balloons, 1.5 million of them, caused quite a stir in Cleveland yesterday. It was
A northerly wind quickly carried the balloons to Burke Lakefront Airport, and within minutes, the runways were so clogged that all flights had to be suspended. The balloons also started to descend on certain streets, and after a number of car accidents, these roads had to be closed until a bulldozer arrived to clear out the balloons. As all this was going on, the Coast Guard was still out looking for the two missing fishermen.
ironically, that big balloon launch in Cleveland today is one of the things that's making this search so tough for the Coast Guard.
Balloons had descended on Lake Erie in massive quantities.
So 60% of the balloons launched landed here instead of the planned 10%.
It's like trying to find a needle in a haystack here. Can you imagine trying to find somebody floating out here or even spotting a life jacket with all these balloons on the water?
29th, 2 days after the balloons were launched,
Should I
the
not
Coast
be
Guard finally
laughing
called
at
off the
this?
search for the two missing fishermen. And shortly after, both men's bodies washed ashore. Balloon Fest was featured in the 1988 edition of the Guinness Book of World Records. However, that was the only edition to include it. And shortly after, Guinness ended the category of balloon launching altogether.
Right, what do you think?
Dude, right there's proof rubbers do not always save lives.
Dude, you need to add that to your set. That is great. But that is wild. Like, what would make you think that's a good idea?
Right?
What? I have no clue. Honestly, when it comes to these world records, people have done some really stupid stuff for sure.
I think Ohio owes West Virginia an apology. I'm sorry for all the bad shit I said about you guys because that was some pretty dumb shit.
Ohio is this close to being the new Florida. Let's be honest.
Kind of, in a way, yeah, kind of. Pink, you missed it yesterday.
Yeah.
So, by the way, this is Pink, D.A. Morris, and this is D.A. Morris.
Hi down there. Hold
Hello.
up. Hi.
He's a pro wrestler with cerebral palsy. And
Okay.
Pink is also a wrestler. She wrestled Mick Foley in a cage match once. And she won.
Definitely. Yeah.
No, but
It depends who ended up on top.
but
Me.
the thing
Oh, well, he won.
I'm 5'11", dude. Like, I will take you the fuck down.
oh, please do. Sorry, I went to a different place.
We're doing a pink stock death match. We right there.
So,
The
but
girl going through dialysis and apparently a person with cerebral palsy. I don't know.
cripple fight.
Cripple fight.
Josh Blue needs to be the guest referee.
Right.
But the thing is, Pink, something that DA don't know about you, and he's going to find this fascinating. Pink is actually a minister in the Church of the Flying Spaghetti Monster.
Yeah. This
Oh,
is a
well,
true
Hey,
story.
hi.
She's a Pastafarian, bro. She actually worships the Flying Spaghetti Monster. And I know you like the Church of the Flying Spaghetti Monster, but yesterday we kind of made some people uncomfortable, but fuck it. He was discussing the Satanic Temple.
Okay.
I'm not sure if you're familiar.
I am. That they actually do a lot of charity work and shit.
And it pisses the church off. Well, they recently went to Florida, and the Florida deemed that the 10 Commandments should get is legally going to be put up in every school. So the Satanic Temple said, well, our 7 tenets have to as well, and you got to erect a statue of Baphomet, and we're going to do after school readings because you guys are too. Well, the Florida governor said, you guys aren't a religion, you're a joke. So the Satanic Temple more than likely might be suing.
Excuse me,
Good.
I am a joke. They are not.
I'm a comedian, and that's not a very good joke.
No, it's not. It really isn't.
But like, now the question is that we asked in Pink.
Mm-hmm.
The argument is, and DeSantos said that, well, they don't worship a deity, so they're not a religion. But Buddhism is a religion.
It's Buddhism, not Buddhism. That's
I'm
a porno.
Buddhism, and I worship a goddamn ass if I want to. Because I'm an ass man. I come out in a preacher outfit.
Down.
I'm an ass
Yeah,
man.
down.
So, Pink, were you ever a wrestling fan growing up?
I dated a guy that was super into the WWE
Because I know
and
you have.
like Chris Jericho and
Because I know you have a cool story about how your friend, that was kind of my segue. I didn't know if you watched it, but I knew that you actually spoke or you called Bret the Hitman Hart.
yeah. So I was actually someone I used to take care of, and they said that they knew Bret Hart and like they talked to him and they trained with him and everything, and I'm like, yeah, okay, I'm sure you did.
Right.
And so one day he's talking to Bret Hart, and I'm like, hey, I'm getting this fucking phone number. And of course, like you can hit like redial or whatever on an old Bell phone. And so I do that, it redials, and I write down the phone number, I hang up because he's like right there and doing whatever, getting a drink or whatever. And so it was in like a group home kind of setting. So it's like apartments. I don't know. But so he's off doing whatever. I write down this phone number. When I'm done work, I go home and I call it. And it goes, hey, this is Brett, but yeah, I'm probably in Italy, blah, blah, blah. Like, so you know what to do. Leave your name. and then just hangs up. And I was like, so I just hang up. I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, so it's fucking Bret Hart. Like, and I know his voice. I've seen him in so many things.
Yeah, because Bret
Right.
Hart, your guys is Lord and Savior, right? Over in Canada.
Yeah.
Wait. We're talking about Canada?
Yeah.
Dude, you know what happened to me last week? Like this last week with Canadians, okay? I got an issue.
He lost
Okay.
his belt to a fucking Canadian.
Damn right I did. Kicked me right in the mommy daddy button after 4 days of hard work in the sun, 4 different matches, getting my shit kicked in from pillar to post, almost getting caught on fire.
So
Filthy Canadians beat me for my championship.
yeah, I invited a Canadian. Pink's a Canadian, so let out your aggression on her.
Yeah.
Fuck your country. Fuck Tim Hortons.
I'm
Fuck
sorry.
your health insurance. God damn it.
Dude, the best part is during one of those matches, he looks at the referee and goes, "I smell marijuana. None of you better be smoking them funny cigarettes." And the referee lit a blunt, hands it to me while I'm on the middle rope. I hit him with a move, and I fell. And all I did, I went down and went, yeah.
Bro, what is your finishing move?
I call it the embracer. So grab them throw their arm over his shoulder, you grab them like this, and then you drop them onto their face while swinging your legs out.
Bro, you know what I would do if I was you, because of my sense of humor. You know what my signature move would be? It'd be like
I haven't told you about the Father Thompson.
No, I would do like the Superman punch, but it's called the cerebral punch, the palsy punch. Palsy punch, bro. That is perfect. Like,
that sounds like an alcoholic beverage.
The palsy.
Am I wrong?
You drink this, you ain't gonna feel one side of you.
you drink this, you ain't walking out of here, bro. I will say this. I was at a bar. Could you wind that down, please? Sorry, family watch TV and stuff. So I'm at a bar, and me and my girl are going through the drinks, and she goes, "Hey, babe, order a fat hooker." It was a drink on the menu, and I was like, "Well, when am I ever going to get my wife to tell me to order a fat hooker ever again?" So, Ruru in the house, Black Sheep Society. What up, brother?
Goddamn kid, shut up.
Come on, man. You gotta go back.
Dude, I don't have any kids. Like, I don't know how you people do it with these kids and stuff. Pink don't have any kids either.
Well,
I have a nephew, though.
There's these little things called laws that if I don't feed them, I will go to jail and be treated like a prison bitch. So, no, I'm kidding. I love my kids. I love my kids to death.
I hope.
How many do you have?
I have a stepdaughter who is, I believe, 13 or turning 13 this year. And my little one is 4.
Miss you too.
And she's supposed to be in bed, and she keeps running in here and giving me hugs.
Hey, we have an announcement. Jason Russo just got a music booking added to the monthly lineup.
Freaking A.
And I miss you too, dude.
Oh, here we go again.
How many donuts can you stack on your dick? Start first, Pink.
On mine?
Well, wait. You gotta be specific because I'm sure there's more than one underneath the bed. But that's
the biggest one.
5.
5?
Yeah.
What kind are we talking? Are we talking about the little donuts, like in the bags, or are we talking about Dunkin' Donuts?
Or are we talking homemade here? That's a whole different category.
Oh, yeah. I'd say Dunkin'.
Jason can get 2 minis. Dunkin', what kind of the cream-filled ones? Like you got to just slide it the long way?
No, like
that's
an
another good question. Yeah,
glaze.
Ooh, glazed.
Hey,
yeah.
You get ants that way.
See, I'm gonna start an OnlyFans. It's called Krispy Kreme, and I just put donuts on my dick. What's your name? Krispy Kreme. But you gotta
I'm so happy that my children cannot hear your half of the conversation.
Right?
I'm sorry, I gotta make shit weird a little bit.
It's a Pink Sock podcast. Weird is what we freaking do on here.
Bro, I'm like a fucking whore in church right now. So like me in church. I'm so I don't know if
You know,
do.
all right, so you want me to tell the story about how I got caught on fire, the one I was telling you before we got on here?
Tell me,
Pink didn't hear it.
Yeah.
Tell me about your Goldberg.
Okay. So it is this past week, I did 4 shows in 2 states within 3-4 days. It was very rough, did a lot of abuse to my body, and again with the cerebral palsy, all the walking, setting up rings, sleeping intensive was brutal. Well, during one of our shows, a friend of mine by the name of Pork Chop was gifted a firework, but it was a chainsaw. So it looked like a chainsaw. It had a thing at the end you light and it sets off. And he's like, man, I really want to use that. I go, you are using that in my entrance here in like 2 minutes. We're doing it. So, everything all right? All right, keep it down a little bit. Sorry, guys. So I go to make my entrance. My music's playing. We light the firework. He's behind me with a lit firework chainsaw and is shooting off fireballs and sparklers and all this stuff. I'm standing there doing my pose in front of the camera. He is right behind me with the sparks coming straight down on top of me. I am dry. I didn't wet myself like I probably should have. So I'm standing there trying to get the pose and going, ow, 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 because he was burning the hell out of me with freaking. And then I look on the ground.
Lost.
And then I look on the ground and there is dried fucking hay all over the ground. So I'm like, we almost burnt the place down.
Yeah.
You turned that fucking match into an inferno match.
That's what everyone was saying.
Oh, that's fucking wild, dude. Let's get to the comments real quick because Noodle was asking if we can see his comments. We can. It's just hard to keep track of the comments when we're talking. So I apologize if we don't. Noodle can fit 7 Krispy Kreme on his Johnson. I need to call you.
Oh.
I can fit maybe.
Yeah.
I can fit maybe like a pack. You know what I mean?
I'd really have to think about it because I've never had to do that style of measurement. And my wife's getting ready for bed, so I can't ask her. If she'd be the one to ask, I don't know.
You've never seen yours?
I
don't know. I ain't seen it. That reminds me of that video I saw the other day.
You know, just to beat everybody, 8.
There's this guy. It doesn't matter what people say because we don't know if it's true or not. I'll say 12. Like, who the fuck is? But
you'll get that video later.
Oh, I'll send you the video. But what's weird is I was gonna say something, but then I lost it. ADHD. I love when I do that shit. I'll be like, you know what's weird? And people's like, what? And then the thought's gone, and I gotta just make shit up.
Yeah, I've done that. I've done that quite a bit.
Fuck, there goes that memory. My memory is fucking garbage. Like ever get a thought, ever get like a memory in your head and you're not sure if it was real life or if you just randomly
or if you dreamt it.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
I had a day where I dreamt that I had a whole day of high school, came home, laid down, went to bed, woke up, and went, I just fucking did this.
Bro, I one time was talking to a friend of mine, and I'm like, so remember that one time? And I start telling him this very elaborate story, and he's like, I don't remember that. I'm like, oh, fuck, I just explained to you a dream I had. I'm like, holy shit. I need to quit edibles. I need to like, shit.
I need more edibles in my life, my friend. I can tell you that much.
Better than Vicodin.
My dog is losing her mind over something.
It's
BRB.
Right. Me and Pink can talk. Hey, Pink.
I'll be right back. I'm going to check and see what's going on.
Right. I'm just going to remove him for a minute.
Okay.
Hey, Pink, how's life been?
It's been terrible.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Thanks.
I'm like trying not to laugh because of his dog freaking out because I'm high, and I'm like trying not to laugh because it's like, yeah, my life has been terrible lately. Like I'm on dialysis now, and
So do you need a new kidney yet, or are you at that point?
yeah, I do. I
'Cause I know
do need
dialysis
one.
is like
So
that
if anyone
point.
wants to give me one,
Do you have
pay
like
up.
a page that I can share out, send to people? Get you a new
Yeah, I
kidney?
will send you a picture of the card,
Okay.
and it's just like a phone number, and they can call and
No,
Sorry about that.
do they have to be Canadian? Like, is it illegal to move kidneys across state
I
lines or
Oh,
country lines?
I
how the
don't
fuck did I
know.
get down here?
So I don't know. We're talking about Pink's kidney. Quit being.
Oh.
Oh, you can lick
Okay.
whatever you want. I'm kind of salty though. So DA, to catch you up, Pink needs a new kidney. Give her one of yours.
Yeah.
If I could, I would. I don't know if you want a palsy kidney,
Does that matter?
but I don't
I
know.
don't know if that matters.
You're over there
I
like
legitimately don't know.
my kidney's handicapped. I don't know if you want it.
Yeah.
Well, like,
I'm like, oh, okay.
if like, I don't know what my blood type is or anything, but if you're legitimately need some help, I wouldn't be against helping somebody.
I don't know about the
Aw.
country difference though. Like, is it illegal to
Yeah.
transport across country
Yeah.
line? I don't know how that works.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Okay, I feel horrible because like I hear people who all I'm not in any way financially stable. So I hear about all these horror stories and it's like, man, I just wish I could help somehow.
Yeah. Well, what blood type are you, Pink?
Be positive.
I'm being
Yeah,
as
you are
positive as
positive.
I can, like, I'm trying to, but like, what blood
Shut
type
up.
are you?
We made the same joke. That's great.
No, but if you are a B positive blood type, or you're just a positive person, give Pink your kidney, or I'll come to your house and take it.
We will come to your house and take it because you need someone to watch the door.
Have you checked Craigslist?
Yeah. No, not yet. I have put it on my TikTok profile though.
I'm not trying to make fun of your situation. I'm just trying to cheer you up.
Yeah.
But
But I've had people actually say like, "Oh, I'm gonna get checked," and like just to go to their doctor and find out what blood type they are
mhm.
to start. Like, and then if they are, then I'll give them the information. And
I'm not sure what blood type I'm gonna go check.
Me neither.
I don't know.
I just know that I when I bleed, it's everywhere. That's all I know.
Yeah, let's just take a sample at one of your matches and be like, what blood type is he?
Oh, dude, you could have had half the Simborn's face after what happened to him.
So my man here, though, I got to give you a lot of credit, and I'm not to take away from Pink because Pink needs help. Give this lady a new
oh
kidney.
no,
Give her a new kidney. Look at it. Look at this.
Right there.
I'm just here to chill.
Look at this beautiful face. She needs a new kidney. In the arms of an angel, you. But Pink, I will share that out in all seriousness. All kidding aside.
Okay.
If you
any links or anything you have for financial, I'll share them around too.
start a GoFundMe, Pink.
Yeah.
Well, you guys have health insurance, so does it cover that?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Fucking Canadians.
We'll just find you.
I know.
You went from I'll
And
find you a new kidney to go fuck
because
yourself.
I use the cane, I have a transit for people who are disabled. So you just buy like a monthly pass and then you just use it whenever. Like you just schedule it. You have to call like certain days. And then
Now, as a disabled American with cerebral palsy, I can tell you right now, I have none of that.
yeah.
So is that what DA stands for? I'm sorry.
Disabled American Morse. Good one. That's a good one. I haven't heard that one yet.
Yeah.
Disabled American Morris versus that Canadian.
Pink Sock Deathmatch. Book it.
Okay, let's do it. I'll be the referee.
As long as you wear them booty shorts.
I will. I'll wear Daisy Dukes. But get woman a kidney now. Does it have to be human? No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Because I have several squirrels back here in the fridge. We might need to check.
I got a squirrel. I
Right.
got a couple chimpanzees, but I do want to kiss DA's ass a little bit because this man has
Hold on.
probably and he wrestles and he has physical matches. Yes, you can say it's scripted, but you try to get in that fucking ring without a disability and wrestle. God damn it. Like, that's fucking dedication to your craft.
I just enjoy entertaining people. And my whole life, I felt like pro wrestling is the ultimate form of that because you got to be a comedian, you have to be a sports star, you have to be a rock star, you have to be everything kind of in one. So,
sorry.
Go ahead.
Good. No, I was just going to ask because I thought you was done talking. I had to skip in my video. So if I ever interrupt, I'm not trying to be rude. It's just issues with recording. Have you ever had that fear in the back of your mind? Because I know you're a heel. Have you ever had that fear in the back of your mind that somebody might attack you at a show?
It's happened. It's happened. I'll tell this story. So I was a manager for a period of time. Like I've managed, I've wrestled, I've worn all kinds of hats. And I'm standing at ringside waiting for something, and I feel ping off my temple. Someone had thrown a rock at me, and I had to stand there. And I waited, did my thing, got backstage, looked right at the promoter, looked right at the booker, and said, "Fuck this town. I'm out of here. Fuck them."
Damn. So I meant like somebody actually, not like flicking shit. Like
run up, try to swing on me? Not yet, thank God.
But is that a fear in the back of your mind, or do you just not think about it?
It doesn't cross my mind.
Okay, because I would be worried because I know the height of wrestling is kind of different now because everybody knows it's like it's a show now.
You'd be surprised, especially when you're at a show where people have been drinking.
Oh yeah,
like that is when you are at. Because I've been to shows where I've been doing my shtick, and security is holding me back. I'm like, dude, your job is to hold them back, not me.
Yeah. Well, my thought is like to add to it. Why is it okay in society? And I'm going to add some points here real quick. Why is it as a society that we understand, all right, as a society, most of us, that wrestling is a staged theater entertainment and you're a character, whatever you say, the actual person doesn't feel, and vice versa. We understand that. Why have we not acknowledged that with stand-up comedy?
Because I believe there's been wrestling has a stigma about it. We played characters. Stand-ups have always presented themselves more as this is us just telling stories.
Yeah, but also if you look at like the late comedians and they're like the ones from back in the day and shit, they did that. They questioned society and they said off the wall shit, but it was known that like, yes, their job is to question society and try to make you laugh at the same time. Now people just take everything they say seriously. And I think it has a lot to do with the whole Bill Cosby thing and the Louis C.K. where they was talking about the shit and then they was actually doing it.
Do you think there would be protesters for Gallagher, Free the Watermelons?
No.
But I love Gallagher, by the way. May he rest in peace. But
Gallagher had this really good bit that I loved where he was talking about the American language and how fucking confusing it is. And he's like, he said, and I'm quoting him, so disclaimer. He said, "Why I saw a sign that said good food. Why isn't it pronounced good food or good food? Like, why don't those two words fucking rhyme? Like B-E-A-R-D, that's beard. No, hold on. I'm trying to remember how I said. No, H-E-A-R-D is herd, right?
Yeah.
So technically, this should be a bird.
Yeah.
B-E-A-R-D. It doesn't make any sense. And
you're telling me I'm dyslexic. So that makes it fucking really hard to read sometimes.
Bro, I have this joke I told at an open mic, and I might add it to my set later on again. But I want to start my own religion. We are called the Church of Stan with 2 A's. We're for Satanists that have dyslexia. Hail Stan. S-T-A-A-N. It's long. Did you hear about the atheist with dyslexia? He didn't believe in God.
He what?
He didn't believe in dog.
Oh.
You're like, he what? Before we went live, and I'm not going to read from it today, but I've decided that on my ongoing journey to see what it takes to get canceled, I might read from this joke book.
Oh shit.
But I'm not doing it on this show. I'm thinking for a social experiment, reading from it during an open mic night.
Hell yeah, dude.
Be
Do
like, so, and then just pick a random fucking page. Did you actually hear what Norm Macdonald, love that man, great stand-up comedian. Did you hear what he did at the roast of, I think it was Bob Saget?
Oh, I think I watched that. Oh,
Bob Saget walked up to him and said, I can't wait for your set because I know you're ruthless and you say whatever you feel. And Norm's like, I'm not going to roast you, Bob. I love you. And he's like, no, you're allowed to be ruthless. You are Norm Macdonald. He's like, nah. He went on stage and he wasn't joking. He pulled out a children's joke book and just started reading from it until his set was over.
That's funny.
However, the same man in the 90s was doing stand-up in Iowa and got fucking banned from the entire state of Iowa because his set was deemed way too inappropriate for a college. And he was told to keep it clean. This dude was backwards.
hey, Usenick, keep it clean.
I'm not keeping
I
it
won't have your disgusting act that you call a sport in my church. Keep it clean. You need to watch kayfabe if you don't know what we're quoting.
I love that scene, but you just gave me an idea.
Oh joy, I'm scared.
I should book a comedy show inside of a Catholic church.
Yeah.
I'll do it and I'll dress like the altar boy and I'll get the most cheers out of everybody there.
No, bro. Me and you need to like bounce off each other as comedians, and I'll dress up like the priest and you be the altar boy. And, and then at the very end of our set, be like, yeah, I know I'm getting laid after this. Give you a little collar and like a chain.
If you don't mind me asking, Pink, before you got sick and had your issues, what is it that you did? Whether entertainment-wise, job-wise, anything like that.
I was a personal support worker.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
Yeah, so healthcare aid or whatever you call it in the States now. I don't know. It changes every few years, like what you need to have at school.
Oh, yeah, I understand that.
Yeah. So now I think it's like nurse aid or something like that. Like, I don't know.
Do we make you feel like you're watching the special needs kids again?
Well, I mean, I'm used to Mike, so.
Yeah, she knows. I told her one day, I'm like, Pink, I think I might be autistic. And she's like, you think? She's like,
shut up.
She's like, I've known. Me and Pink,
I've known.
Me and Pink go way back. We used to do radio together, like online radio together. We've been doing Pink Sock on and off. She was a co-host there for a while, but due to the Ealis, she's been having issues coming on.
Yeah.
No
offense, dude. Getting me, you've downgraded.
No offense, you're fucking picking on yourself. I had this. I love you though, Da. Before that, we do have him coming back on soon. Hopefully, we had Adam Garak. He is from Australia.
Cool. I want to make fun of his accent.
Which means he says cunt a lot. He actually doesn't have too much of an Australian accent. He does, but not like the thick one, because he's also Filipino.
Oh, cool.
He's a Filipino Aussie. Well, not like, not that Aussie. Like fucking.
Why can't it be that Aussie? No.
He does say the word cunt a lot. They say that a lot in Australia and apparently Canada, because Pink says it a lot too.
So I'm making this perfectly clear. If you want to get away with it, it's see you next Tuesday.
It's actually, I'm allowed to say it, but spell it with a K.
But here's the thing. If you're talking about multiple, it's see you next Tuesday, son.
I just don't like, and Pink knows this and you know this, there are some words I won't say on here because I just don't want the backlash. But I don't like, as a society, we're going to invent all these words, but guess what? You can't say them.
Yeah.
Like, we made this. We're giving it power. We gave it Like, it's fucking silly in my opinion. Like, you can't say cunt. Why? Because a couple cunts will get upset. Like, what's
Yeah, Karen.
See, Karen is the new cunt. Like,
Yeah.
it's the-
Like, I've been hearing a lot of stuff like that. Like, Karen's the new that. Unalive Yourself is a new one that I've been hearing a lot lately. End your subscription to life, stuff like that. I'm like, oh, that's an interesting way to say horrible things.
Yeah.
But end your subscription to life is just fucking hilarious to me. Just the way it's worded. Like, it's not funny to say it to anybody, but it's what up, Sean? Speaking of people that I've known from the radio days, what up, Sean?
I've always told I got a face for radio.
Dude, I've been told I got a face for radio and a voice for podcast. For a voice, sorry, I have a face for radio and a voice for silent film.
I got a face for radio and a Johnson for blind people. Yes, it's big. I promise. Don't.
Are you saying you have a Johnson for blind people because of all the warts? They can read it. Like it's
No, it's because at the wrong angle it'll make you go blind.
Dude, I used to play.
The sun has been blocked out. No, I'm kidding.
I played basketball with this blind kid, right?
All right, time out. You are the whitest kid I know. There is no way you play basketball.
It was a blind kid, dude. Like, I was the best. I was playing basketball with this blind kid I knew, and I kept beating him because he kept trying to read the ball.
See, that's why I can never play the game horse. I never know if I'm winning or losing because I'm like, which O am I on?
It's fucking awful.
Keeping that one in the set.
So your new name is DA, but it means something completely different. What is up? What is up? What is up? Her nickname is Glitch, if you want to call her Glitch, or it's Natasha, I think is how you pronounce that.
Yeah,
she's had so many nicknames since I've met her.
You guys can help me with this. This will be a fun game. So when I'm in the ring, I go by the main effing man.
Yeah.
What does the FN stand for? Wrong answers only. I know what it stands for.
Fuck no.
Fried nuggets.
Fried nuggets is a good. So I had a buddy of mine. He didn't sell a T-shirt because of what it said on it, and I'm wanting to get shirts that say "Main FN Man" on them. So I'm trying to think, like, if a mom goes, "Well, what's the FN mean?" I'm trying to think of some stuff. So I thought Fun Night would be one.
Fun Night, man. That sounds kind of creepy. I'm the Fun Night man. Come over to my house and let's make a pillow fort. No, that's weird.
Hey, no. I make some kick-ass pillow forts.
Fried
nuggets a good one.
You can't make the N stand for another thing. It has to be a different one.
Flippin' ninja. I'm a flippin' ninja.
Flippin' ninja man.
Whoop whoop.
Yeah, I think flippin' ninja is the best.
Main fucking ninja. No, I'm just kidding.
Dude, I'm waiting because WWE's moving to Netflix, and right now they got Seth Rollins calling himself Seth freaking Rollins. You know, as soon as they don't have a rating, that F-bomb's getting dropped.
I hope they bring RVD back just once to hear the whole fucking show being announced.
Right, it'd be awesome.
The whole fucking, could you imagine the whole fucking show versus fucking Seth fucking Rollins? That's fucking... What is a dream match that we never saw?
Any that I've been in.
Oh, shut up, you pompous asshole.
You hear that inflating noise? It's my ego.
Oh, let's fight, dude. That'd be fun. I'd feel bad. I'd feel like I'm picking on somebody. I don't want
to. Hey, you come down here and fight me, motherfucker.
I will. I'll come down there. How about you come up here? How about you come up here, tough guy?
Oh, shit. You move me. I didn't know you could move the kid. That's great.
Yeah. How about you come up here? Huh? I got backup now. Watch this. There you go. Now you can fight Pink.
Wait.
All right. I asked Pink. I asked Pink for a 3.
Pink, you gotta face me so we can get the shot.
I asked Pink for a three-way, and this is not what I meant.
This is not what you were
Yeah.
thinking when you said three-way, for sure.
No, fuck that. So I got a question, DA.
Yo,
If you knew that you could make a lot of money doing it, like $1 million, would you start an OnlyFans account?
absolutely.
I have one. Oh, you ain't gonna make money. No, I don't.
My
have
problem is I post them on Facebook, so it may get a little too public.
The only reason I made an OnlyFans, if we're being honest, is because like I get tired of people complaining about me posting pictures of me without a shirt on or suggestive photos. So I decided if you want to see it, it's free.
Have you seen my Michaels?
Yes.
My Shawn Michaels picture?
You need to send that to me on Facebook so I
Classy.
can put it on the big screen.
Oh, dude, I can't do that right this second because it'll kick me off the thing. But fuck it, I'll see what I can do.
But he has this.
Shut me down for a second, and I'll get it sent to you.
You're good. Hey, Pink, are you familiar with what the Shawn Michaels is?
I know Shawn Michaels.
No, are you familiar with what the Shawn Michaels is? Like what he
No.
did? He posed for Playboy or Playgirl.
Oh,
Sorry,
okay.
Playgirl. And when he did, he posed naked with the WWF Championship over his junk.
Yeah.
Well, DA reenacted that.
Oh, that's funny.
So he's gonna find that for us, and he's gonna send it
Nice.
over, and we're gonna show it. But yeah, like I've been on a mission right now because I want to break the stigma of society, and I might get a lot of hate for this. I might lose fans. I might lose friends. I don't care. I'm going to be myself. I'm trying to break the stigma of hating people for what they believe in, like religiously, not like fucking, as long as you're not hurting anybody or taking anybody's rights away, you can believe whatever the fuck you want. And also I believe that we should get rid of the stigma of hating sex workers just because they're naked. Nudity is natural. We were born that way. So if people can make money off of it, why the fuck not?
Yeah.
And so I did, as a social experiment, I have read it, but as a social experiment, I've been posting this whenever I can and taking pictures of me with it. And I've gotten a lot of messages from concerned friends, and I'm like, listen, believe what you want. But the thing is, you can't now call me evil and say you're going to pray for me when I have been this person for my entire life. I've always been open to talk about shit. Sorry. I'm bringing DA up. He sent me the photo.
I'm back.
Try not to get
ladies. Ladies, fair warning.
This is
we know ladies don't watch this show.
Yeah, ladies don't watch this show. I'm gonna
men. Fair warning.
I'm going to save this to my file and try not to wank to it later. For those that are Americans, wank means masturbate.
Oh, and so you know, my wife knew that about that picture because she's the one who took it.
Okay, good. I was hoping. So this is the photo in question.
Sexy beast, Dana.
Okay.
I find it funny that you reenacted the Shawn Michaels photo with the same exact belt design that Shawn Michaels did it with.
Correction. Michaels had one belt. I needed two.
True. True. But that's mostly because your balls hang really low.
Yeah, no shame in my game, brother. No shame in my game.
I find it like hilarious though, like the way that I handle that. Like, dude.
Sorry, Dad.
Good evening, Uncle. But what is up, Nikki with the hearts? I fucking love Nikki. She's such a sweetheart. Did I tell you how I met?
Did she just see that picture?
Yes, she did. Can I tell you a little story about how I met Nikki? I don't think Nikki will care how I met her, but you will find this very fascinating, DA. As a wrestler and as a fellow wrestling fan, Nikki Six Star. Nikki Six is the guy that has me blocked on Twitter. Nikki Star was the producer of RVD's radio show on Blog Talk Radio.
Cool.
And I met her through that because I was always in his chat and I always called the line and I would hang out on the show. Well, not always, but like I'd call the line and wait.
All the time, yeah.
Yeah, and sometimes I wouldn't get called on. It's no big deal. Sometimes I would.
Is that the show where they were using the song Rob Van Dam?
That's where it started.
The whole effing show.
Yeah, that's where it started. That's
his TNA theme. That was freaking great. I liked it. I know a lot of people didn't, but I liked it.
That was his first time using it was for Blog Talk Radio. Now, Blog Talk Radio at the time was free. They had a charged version, but like the hour was free. Now it's like 15 minutes free, which is kind of weird. But anyway, I called RVD's radio show, and I will find the audio of this so I can share it. I was nervous as fuck. Not that I was talking to Rob, but because I was like a 15-year-old fucking kid, 16-year-old kid talking to a wrestler that I see on TV, for one. And for two, I had to tell a story about a ghost encounter that I encountered. And that was my first time publicly telling it. And you could find the audio. It's still on his Blog Talk Radio channel. But Rob's like, so you have a story. And I proceeded to tell him about the time I was haunted by my grandmother. And I've gotten into that on this show multiple times. I was 15 or 16, Nikki, because I was still in high school, I do believe. I may have been 17 or 18. But I was on there really nervous. But the thing is Rob loved me for some reason. Even though I was only on the show like 3 times, he always yelled, "Usenick is in the chat." And I'm like, what the fuck did I do? You hardly know me. So like for that, I love Rob. And Rob, if you get a chance to ever listen to the show,
I would love to have him on, legitimately.
RVD absolutely did love me, and I'm not trying to brag because I got to guess who else I spoke to in that radio show. I was telling this story to Rob Van Dam, Sabu, and Bill Alfonso.
Nice. Fucking nice.
And I'm not saying this to brag. I'm just happy that I was able to do that. But Nikki has I don't think she's fully lost contact with Rob, but she don't talk to him that much ever since the breakup with his wife and all that shit. It's her story to tell. But she also was the producer of DDP's radio show, which was very short-lived.
I fucking love Diamond Dallas Page because, again, with the cerebral palsy, DDP yoga helps. It legit helps.
Yeah, it helps with pain.
I hope someday to get to tell him that. There's a few people I would like to meet that I've never met, but you never know how things work, you know?
So, Nikki, I hate to ask you a favor as a friend. Look at these fucking guys. What is up, Brandon? You sexy bastard.
What's up?
Nikki, you know I love you, and I'm not saying that for favors or anything, but if you are able to ever talk to Rob or DDP again, please at least bring up the podcast because I would love to have them on. But if not, that's no big deal. You know I don't care one way or another. Nikki's awesome though. She's been there a lot for me through a lot of horrible times in my life. And she's one of them friends that we don't talk for a while and then I can just fucking call her.
Yep. Yeah. I got friends like that.
She don't talk to Rob Van Dam because he cheated on his wife. That was her story to tell. She told it. But after she beat cancer, like it's kind of shitty. I'm not calling out Rob for that. You do you, bro. But yeah.
Everybody's journey's different. I'm not going to judge nobody for nothing because everybody's got their sides of the story. I'm just a neutral party who happens to look very gorgeous.
Well, I'm not judging either. I'm just saying that if that is the case, it's shitty. But I mean, I'm not going to judge you as a person. We all make mistakes. We all have fucked up lives. Are we ready for the lineup? Are you talking about the 24th stand-up? I have a show.
That's the motherfucker who almost set me on fire, by the way. Love you, Porky.
Yeah, you bastard. I made him nervous.
How'd you make him nervous?
She's not judging. She's stating fact. But I made him nervous. I made him nervous because when we did stand up the last time, and Pork Chop, if you want to come on here, you're more than welcome to. I'm going to send an invite link to anybody who wants to join because I know there's some people that wanted to be on here, and I feel bad because I didn't end up messaging everyone. But
if it wasn't for Pork Chop, I would have died this last week because he was the one who made sure I had a tent. He made sure I had a bed. He made sure that I was taken care of. And you will never find a cooler fucking dude, legitimately.
Pork Chop's cool as fuck, but
he also was about to murder someone in his underwear with a beer bottle and a fucking freaking car cone. You know, one of the orange cones.
Didn't he also accidentally injure that dude with that chair shot?
Shit got brutal. That's all I'm gonna say.
Well,
not my story to tell.
Wrestling. I mean, I was just asking if that was him. I didn't know if it was him or somebody else.
Hey, when you're facing the butcher of men, you know what you're signing up for.
hey now. he's like, hey now. Pork chop, though, I need to give that man a lot of credit because he told me he was nervous to do. He wasn't nervous, but like he was in the realm of nervous, kind of to do stand up because some of the people in the bill had already done it before. But that dude fucking killed it.
He's funny. He is. We were sitting around the fire. He's telling stories. I was like, dude, that's your set for the 24th. It's freaking great.
Like it is crazy. And the thing is, when you go on stage, though, usually, and it might be different for everyone, but for me at least, my set changes once I'm on stage sometimes. Like I'll tell what I was going to tell, but then something else will come in my head. I'm like, fuck it, that's funny.
Yeah. You pivot.
Yeah, and work with the crowd.
Absolutely.
He didn't say he's popping in right now. He's pooping. You can come on here and poop. I don't care. I've pooped while on here.
Hooray!
That's a bit of a difference.
All I have to do is literally tell goofy ass stories about my crazy ass life. That is true.
Word that.
Exactly, Nikki. Good comment. Nikki, I would love to have you. I know that you're not really, you haven't done as far as I know, you haven't done the radio thing in a while regularly. And I don't know if you're comfortable being on camera, but I'd love to have you on. You don't even have to be on camera. You can just use your audio. By the way, anybody that wants to come on here and don't want to show their face, you can actually just do audio. Just don't accept.
Fuck, you didn't tell me that.
Because
I'm on it. No.
You're beautiful, dude. The last radio she did was the Oscar show. So yeah, come on here. Don't be a grouch. I'm just kidding.
By all means, doors open.
Don't be a grouch.
This honestly, you could have picked a worse night because there was that episode me and Usenick did naked.
Yeah, there was one. You got to find that on our OnlyFans though.
No, dude, remember legitimate. It was hot as balls, and we were both sitting around in our. You can see if I was completely naked, but we weren't wearing shirts.
It's fucking hot in my room, dude. Like I'm comfortable. Okay, I know some people aren't comfortable with seeing a man without their shirt on, but god damn it, like why can't we be comfortable in our own bodies? And people, if you don't like it, just don't fucking look at it.
I have a third nipple. Does that count? No. Well, actually, wait a minute. I do got to show this. So sorry, I'm not trying to offend.
Oh no, don't apologize. You have the right to offend people.
Where the fuck?
See it.
Right about there. You see that bruise?
Can I lick it?
Go right ahead. But I have no clue how that happened.
Oh, it's a bruise.
My nephews both have third nipples.
I have a question.
Where is this podcast gets more crazy every fucking week, but yet I still come on.
Is it possible to have like a third nipple in like a weird place, like under your armpit, behind the back of your head, on your forehead? You can be like a little nipple unicorn.
I don't think so.
It's called a tick, dude.
Like, so there's like theirs, and then it's like right here.
Hey, you got to join the dark side, dude. You're a witch now. You're a witch.
Hey, I don't appreciate you calling women witches, man.
No, dude, she's calling you a witch.
Oh, well, I am not a female dog. Oh, wait, there's no B in that. Never mind.
Hey, that's probably why Brandon tried burning you. Sorry. Too soon. Okay. Did you know that if you go to Salem, Massachusetts, they have one house that is still there from the Salem witch trials? It is all black. It has not been changed much since the original owner. The original owner was the judge that ordered the witches to be killed. And it is a museum now. And right next to, I don't know if it's directly next to it, but near it is the Salem Museum, which was created by the Satanic Church.
So I got a question. And I asked you, Usenick, I keep forgetting which side to point when I'm pointing people. I've asked you this question. Miss Canada, I'll ask you this question. Because country differences, obviously. Is it appropriate to buy a transgender person a Switch?
Oh shit. So I do have a story about this.
Oh shit.
I'm not sure what you mean by Switch.
It's a Nintendo game system.
A Nintendo Switch.
Oh, okay, a Nintendo Switch. Like, is there some sex term that we're talking about? Like, what's happening?
Transgender Switch. Get it?
Right.
Dumb joke.
So do you
I do
okay.
have I do have the greatest stoner and I want to pitch this out here because I want and leave comments because I do want an answer to this
keep
question.
your thought? Can I interrupt you real quick to the topic you already had before you go?
Shoot.
I actually do have a story about what you just said, and it's fucking. I was in Walmart, and I have a friend that works at Walmart. Now he is Ethan, but he is transgender. He walked up to me, and it was like 4 years ago when the Nintendo Switch first came out. And he was like, Mike, I got the new Switch. And I'm like, I thought you got that years ago, bro. My friend tried so hard not to laugh because he didn't know if Ethan was going to laugh. He didn't know. That was a friend of mine who knew Ethan.
That is wonderful.
But
I love Shelley.
Go ahead with your thoughts.
So here's the stoner question of the day, children.
Yes,
If you take chicken fingers, cut them up, and put them into your scrambled eggs, like you're cooking scrambled eggs, and it's still the liquidy stuff, and throw the chicken in there, you cook it all together. Are you still just eating chicken?
yes. Actually, no, because eggs is technically the menstrual cycle of the chicken and not the actual chicken.
But it's still chicken. But it's
No.
still from a chicken.
So if I drink a woman's period blood, I'm drinking human being.
Technically.
No. That's like saying I ate a fetus, I ate a person. No, that ain't.
Canada, what do you think? Because I had people tripping about that all week.
Go ahead.
Oh, geez. So say the question again.
Okay, I got a question.
Because now all I can think of is eating fetuses, and like it's like this is not
Good.
what
Well,
I'm
you-
talking about.
Ask it again.
This is why Usenick is going to be a part of the rich and famous. He does that shit. Okay.
Okay.
If you take chicken fingers or any type of chicken nugget, chicken
Right.
fingers, anything like
Are
that.
you just eating chicken?
No. If it's scrambled eggs,
Yeah,
are you
yeah.
still just
And
eating
then
chicken?
Are you still just eating chicken? Technically, yes.
Which, by the way, I've done
Because
that and it's
like
delicious.
the cell, right? Like the egg is a cell.
I disagree.
I assume.
I disagree because if
Well,
you go
fuck
out,
you, Usenick.
you go out to eat. All right, no, hear me out. If you go out to eat and you order a egg sandwich, right? An egg sandwich. They bring you a chicken sandwich.
Everything's coming up Millhouse.
Yeah, it's not the same thing. That means they incubated that fucking chicken and they let it.
Do you see where the conflict is, though? Because in a way, yes, in a way, no. By the way, if you haven't done it, that is actually pretty good.
I've heard. I actually make something. I call it a Mike's mess, but like different restaurants have different messes. Like they take their eggs and they put shit in it, whatever. Well, I do scrambled eggs.
Oh, yeah. Poor man's meal.
Yeah, I do hash browns, eggs, and chicken with like peppers and all that shit. So yeah, I mean,
so like a skillet.
Mine's is kielbasa or kibasi or whatever you call it. Fried potatoes and eggs.
Nice.
Okay, Nikki got technical. An egg is an organic vessel grown by an animal to carry a possible fertilized egg cell, a zygote. So pretty much it is just menstrual cycle of a chicken, which means no, it is not a chicken.
Okay.
But it has chicken DNA.
Okay, I have the DNA of a primate, but am I a primate?
Depends.
I never thought I'd have.
If you swallow, does that make you a cannibal?
I didn't think I'd have a political argument about goddamn eggs being a chicken.
Right. And he was like, I will fucking prove you right.
Like, fuck you, man. A chicken.
This is why you invite me on, baby. I asked the hard one.
Okay, I got a question for you. Is water wet?
Is water wet?
Perhaps.
Is water wet? No. I'm going to say no. I'll let you guys chime in, and then I'll tell you why.
Yes.
You say yes? Okay. How about you?
I'm saying perhaps because I'm perhaps because I'm not high enough to think about this question.
Hear me out.
No,
Hear me out.
Nikki's just like nope.
Uh-oh.
Me and Nikki have had this conversation. Water is not wet, and here's why. Right?
Okay.
In order to make something wet, you have to add water to it to make it wet. If you add water to water, you are not making water wet. You're just adding more water. Therefore, water cannot get wet. Water makes things wet.
To catch 22, nice. Okay, I see what you're saying.
Like, you're not going to say, oh shit, my water's too wet. No, it's fucking water.
But
It
is
That
there
reminds me of the Hulk Hogan promo where he,
It's scientifically proven that water can't get wet. I love the Hulk Hogan promo where he tells Vince that he's a gay man. But continue what you were saying about Hulk Hogan.
so there's a famous Hulk Hogan promo where he's in the lair of the Dungeon of Doom and he touches a fountain and he goes, "Ah, it's not hot." Why were you screaming? He just
Right?
sticks his hand in like, "Ah, it's not hot."
That's like that kid trying to be cool in high
One
school.
of these days we need to just
Good. Sorry. You're
yeah.
cutting out.
No, it's fine. One of these days we need to just sit here and watch Hogan promos and just rip them apart.
I'm down. I like the whole, like, you broke my neck, brother. Like, I love that. That was cool. If you're not familiar, Pink, we had this discussion the other day. Hulk Hogan was wrestling The Undertaker, right? Now, this is The Undertaker's first time at the big one, the world title. He was wrestling the Golden Goose, the biggest name at the time. Well, Vince wanted Taker to win the belt. Well, Hulk walked up to Taker before the match, said, "I'm a little nervous. My neck's been acting up." And Taker's like, "You're not even going to touch." So he picked him up for the tombstone, hit him with it, and then Hulk was like, "Oh, my neck," and like was freaking out backstage. Taker went back and looked at the footage. His head never touched. And Hulk was still
Taker didn't see the footage for like ever, and then when he did, he's like, "What the fuck?" He didn't even come close.
And what's horrible, even worse, is they created a whole different pay-per-view out of thin air. A week later, Hulk was 100% somehow and took the belt off Taker to punish him for injuring Hulk Hogan.
Brother.
Make it make sense.
Brother. Dude,
You're
Jack.
You're cute when you're cute. You know that?
Huh?
What?
I'm talking to you, Pink. You're cute.
Oh.
You're like, I don't know what these two nerds are talking about.
Yeah, I'm just watching. I'm like,
She's like,
you guys are adorable.
You look like the girl in high school and been like, "Why the fuck are they talking to me?"
Aww.
Like, what the fuck are they talking about? Something about Star Trek?
I do not.
You look confused. You look very
fucking
confused.
Well, yeah. But
I never
that's
lied
just
to you.
because I'm high.
I know where that sentence
before
is.
Nikki even finds you cute.
Aw.
What's it say?
Thank you.
So, do you know who should have
Everybody do your cutest pose.
on my cutest pose?
I don't know.
Sorry. Pink was just waiting. She was like, "Okay,
Yeah, let's see it.
let's stay at." It's too hot in here. I ain't gonna show you that sweaty, slimy thing. Fucking pull that son of a bitch out. My cutest pose would probably be let me show you my cutest pose.
I don't know.
I think y'all saw mine.
There it is.
I don't like where this is going. I'm terrified.
There it is.
Yeah.
Ain't I cute? I'm fucking cute.
Damn right.
I feel like it's gonna be like a Blair Witch scenario now.
Like a jump scare. I do plan on doing a live Pink Sock podcast one of these days, but it's not going to be us talking. It's just going to be, actually, I might even just do it on my YouTube channel, not on the Pink Sock, but I'm going to do my, like, a whole open mic night and record it.
Nice.
We need to screen capture all of it. I appreciate you coming by, Nikki. Nikki has been kind of a stranger, but now she's stopping by, and I love it. I love having you here. I'm probably going to cut
Welcome.
I'm probably
Always.
little short because I'm sweating. Like I said on Facebook, I don't like humidity because I went to itch my ass earlier and Shrek popped out yelling about me being in a swamp. Like I'm like,
Oh.
Dude, we talked 2 hours yesterday. I don't blame you. Like freaking A.
Hey, Nikki, if you don't mind, I'm probably going to call you sometime tonight just to catch up or tomorrow. I know you're at work. Just text me. I love you guys. Go ahead and do shout out. Go ahead and do shout outs. I'm going to promote real quick and then I'll let you guys promote.
Blood party.
I have a comedy show Saturday. What the fuck is today? Today is what? Tuesday? Well, I need to start writing my set. Fuck. I got a comedy show Saturday. And I've got one on the 24th, correct? On the 24th, and then I might have one in September. Go ahead, DA. It's your turn.
All right, let me warm up here. Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all ages, DA Morris, the main effing man, is coming to your town July 24th. Hidden Hill Event Center. Bel Air, Ohio, right? Somebody?
Yeah, you know.
Whatever. Hidden Hill Event Center. Bel Air, Ohio. There's going to be pro wrestling. There's going to be bouncy houses. There's going to be shaved ice. There's going to be stand-up comedy. And there will be me. See you all there.
So, like, you have, like, the best wrestler and you have, like, one of the best comedians in my room right now. Like, you just... like... Well, besides that fucking...
Hold up. Wait a minute.
Oh, shit. Where'd you go?
Your room right now. Show us.
I love how you said...
What the hell happened?
I love how you said, where am... And then you just disappeared. I'm like, I don't know. Where are you? You playing hide and seek? Like, what the fuck was that? You got anything to promote, Pink, besides, like, you needing a new kidney?
Yeah, like, I guess we could do that again, but I'm like, nah, that's
Go ahead. Start talking about your kidney. In the arms of an angel.
Give me a kidney.
Love
If you want
angel.
to save
Fly
my
away.
life and be an angel. But no, just follow my Instagram, Pink Monarchs.
By the way, she got
and Snapchat. If anyone wants to be friends, I'll be friends with you.
You're gonna get a lot of dick pics. I wouldn't tell people that.
Fuck it, I can block them.
Yeah.
Well, you never blocked me.
You never quite get there.
I know.
Like,
I like teasing. I like teasing.
So
I'm a tease.
it's fine. It's fine.
You've all seen enough of me today.
Dude, I'm gonna reenact that photo, but I'm gonna be standing behind you.
Oh, you're gonna Photoshop you in there cuddling with me? I know.
Big spoon. But anyway, guys, go check out our stand-up comedy. Don't take us seriously. We ain't actually gay together. We just have hetero sex. We just love you guys.
Only on Tuesdays.
Only on Tuesdays. Wait. It is Tuesday.
Oh no.
oh shit. All right, we're leaving, guys. As always, remember, live long and rock hard.